Hi, and welcome to the session on strategic procurement. My name is Lorna Dowd, and I'm part of the Oracle Solution Consulting team, focusing on helping organizations to see what opportunities exist to improve their current procurement processes. Please take a few moments to read our safe harbor statement before we begin. In today's session, we'll look at some of the pressures that exist within your industry and how procurement can relieve some of those industries' pains. Procurement is in a unique position to add greater value to the business. With the constant pressure and competitive markets, it's driving procurement to rethink their mission and transforming their role to play a more strategic role, especially in the area of managing suppliers and continually assessing their risk to prevent disruption to the business. They still have to focus on the traditional transactional role, often referred to as procure to pay, which is all about cost reduction by implementing spending policies and providing the tools to enforce them. But these activities are often cumbersome and time consuming. These labor intensive administration processes need to be automated, so you spend less time on them while moving up the value chain and providing a more strategic role. Deloitte's global CPO survey showed that 63% of spend is linked to a purchase order. This, for example, has a downstream effect on accounts payable in that they receive vendor invoices, can't properly validate them against a purchase order, and spends valuable time trying to verify the invoice. This wastes time and increases the likelihood of missing opportunity windows such as early payment discount from vendors. Only 55% of spend is sourced. This is where cost saving is squandered. Procurement adds important value by negotiating agreements with suppliers to gain the most favorable terms for the business. Spending that is not tied to an approved supplier means the company is probably paying too much for the item in question. Procurement transformation can ensure savings in your pocket. By enhancing procurement effectiveness and leveraging integrated procurement systems deployed on the cloud with digital technologies that relentlessly automates processes and transactions to ensure you gain greater efficiency. Procurement also needs to provide more effective control by increasing influence over spend and procurement policies and practices. All the effort spent on qualifying suppliers and negotiating with them goes to waste if there's no mechanism to help people comply with these policies. Let's have a look at how Oracle Cloud applications can help ensure people follow the right procedures and help strengthen supplier relationships. Oracle Procurement Cloud offers an integrated modules for standardizing, streamlining, and automating the source to pay to enable transactional efficiency and strategic agility, maximizing the value of a closed loop and an end-to-end process, driving compliance and locking in realized savings. By having a complete integrated procurement solution, you gain a 360-degree view of your suppliers and their performance. Many organizations have preferred suppliers within their supply chain, whereby they buy specific products off them and only go elsewhere if needs be. However, to increase savings and build a first-class supply chain, organizations need to move up from preferred suppliers to trusted advisors. Trusted advisors means telling key suppliers your key business goals and aligning your strategies together. You often see suppliers introduce new products or new streams of their business based on wants and needs of specific clients. Innovate together and utilize Oracle Social Network to communicate with your suppliers. An integrated solution with 360-degree view can help determine who trusted advisors are within your supply chain with reporting and analytics. Oracle Procurement is integrated completely with both financials and projects to enable the streamlining of your procure-to-pay process. Let's take a look at Oracle's Procurement Cloud application module by module. Firstly, let's look at the user interface and the usability of Oracle Procurement Cloud. It can be accessed via your desktop, tablet, and mobile, both Android and Apple. It's an intuitive, simple, modern interface which gives you access to all the functionalities required with built-in segregated roles of duties. You can quickly navigate to key areas that are important to you based on your role. It proactively brings actionable information to your attention rather than you having to open up multiple screens or even reports to know what needs to be done, increasing worker productivity. Pushing the information so you can utilize the watch list screen to see what in the system requires your attention. We also post actionable alerts and notifications to you proactively to help you get your job done quicker. That's where most people start their day. I've got visibility and access to all of my notifications, such as approvals that may require my attention. As complexity grows, it becomes harder to communicate and capture information from partners internally and externally. Within procurement, there may be a number of individuals involved in signing off an order from supplier to engineer to buyer. Oracle Social Network addresses the collaboration gap by providing a secure, private network designed to capture and preserve information flowing between people, enterprise application, and business processes. This means that it is not just available at the time of communication, but it is available throughout the life cycle of your procurement processes. Typically, communication takes place outside of the application and is not recorded completely or in one location. This means it is not available for later reference to provide understanding as to how the decisions were made or to identify when a process or policy needs to be changed. Oracle Social Network gives you the control to map conversations with business processes such as a purchase order, record and have contextual information surrounding that order. It can be accessed easily via your application, tablet, mobile, Outlook, and desktop. Smarter collaboration leads to smarter teams, smarter decisions, and consistently better results. Right away from the dashboard here, you can see a tremendous amount of insight across your entire procurement process, from requisitions, orders, payables, sourcing, and agreements with suppliers, all accessible either on your desktop or mobile device. We provide role-based analytics and dashboards in real time. Each infolet or tile delivers insight into your business and pinpoints issues that require attention, such as requisitions which haven't been processed, that could potentially hold up processes internally for you. At a glance, you quickly see what is happening based on your role. And then we can provide guided navigation to more details for you to take action. Gain a 360-degree view of your business in seconds. One of the most powerful controls in strategic alliance is the control that you use in selecting a supplier in the first place, long before you've written it into contract. Aligning with trusted advisors and transacting with suppliers that will enhance your business and not put it in risk is a key objective of any procurement department. The first step in aligning with suppliers is to qualify them. Are they a good fit with my organization? With expanding supply chain, this leads to a very tedious process to enable you to qualify those suppliers across our multiple areas, such as are they aligned with my business goals? And having to do that one by one make decisions on where to purchase. Supplier qualification managers is an integral part of the Oracle Procurement Cloud solution, whereby it provides a complete solution for managing your suppliers, their qualifications, their capabilities, including monitoring compliance with your business policies, your requirements, and storing any supporting documentation. This is the first step in our process. A pre-qualification tool can support sourcing activities, consistently validated and maintaining supplier data across the supplier base, immediate visibility of compliance status of all registered suppliers, capabilities to quickly identify non-compliant suppliers, enabling you to identify risk within your supply chain is key, based on areas such as insurance, environmental health and safety, corporate responsibility, financial stability, supplier demographics, security, and much more. The real-time dashboard pushes this information to the users, whereby you can take action. For example, on expiring qualifications, take action on requalifying them with a simple few clicks. Here we can see the overall performance of the previous qualifications that's been pushed to me as it's been expired. We can notify all the areas of the business and questionnaire that that supplier has been qualified based on. We can take action on that area of business and get it requalified, ensuring that supplier is up to date and compliant with our business. So the next step in our procurement cycle is sourcing, which can help relieve the pressure of internal demands to improve margins, stakeholder return, and improve operations. Many members of the procurement team view their role as getting quotes estimates from suppliers, perhaps in a limited number of categories or for a limited number of projects. This narrows an approach to sourcing, which does not view spend across the entire business or entire project portfolios. Thus, suppliers with multidisciplinary capabilities, from raw material production to consumables and services, are used by different functions or in silo within your business and your enterprise, rather than taking a complete overall view of the complete organization and taking advantage of broad-based offerings to support the entire business or multiple project aspects. Traditionally, sourcing activities are time-consuming and complex. Oracle Sourcing Cloud greatly simplifies the negotiation creation process and reduces the amount of time it takes to define requirements. It provides real-time dashboards to give you an overview and alerts you of any activity that needs to be taken action on. When it comes time to award the business, it provides comprehensive analytic tools and key metrics to help you make the best award decision possible. Procurement professionals and subject matter experts can effectively communicate on sourcing activities with the embedded contextual social network, creating an easy mobile communication path to capture and preserve information flowing between people while on site and on the go. Smarter collaboration leads to smarter teams, smarter, quicker decisions, and consistently better results. Sourcing excellence also requires combining the skills and the special skills of procurement professionals and subject matters by leveraging their expertise and gathering the feedback. With team scoring, I can use team member evaluation to make more effective award decisions. You can divide individuals into one or more teams and assign specific sections of requirements to be evaluated. Team members are notified by supplier responses to be evaluated, and they can view their progress at any time. Team scoring allows you not only collect scoring from the requirements submitted by suppliers, but also scoring based upon the expertise within your organization. Procurement organizations are challenged to provide tangible results based on internal goals to help measure sourcing performance. Currently, there is a limited visibility into the overall value delivered by multiple sourcing activities and a lack of insight into results. With sourcing programs, organizations have a way to set measurable goals against sourcing initiatives and proactively determine whether these goals are being met. You can define goals with tangible objects that are tied to negotiations and what other data contributing to it. Successful sourcing business process relies on the ability to aggregate, analyze, and act upon key insights that drive timely and reliable business decisions. With a meaningful aggregation of sourcing data, I can see at a glance all of the relevant sourcing information to get the job done. Sourcing is not just about cost, but it's also about market intelligence, planning, supplier enablement, relationship, and closed-loop spend analysis, with the ability to have inbound reports and analytics at a fingertip. Oracle Purchasing Cloud enables you to streamline and automate the procure-to-pay process while enforcing the negotiated pricing, terms and conditions, and ensuring the policy compliance, as we've just seen. You can streamline routine tasks such as creating a purchase order from approved requisition without intervention. increasing productivity while enforcing compliance at every step. Approval management and documentation revisions with visual notifications provides a full history of what can be changed and when. Let's have a look at that process. Our procurement dashboard pushes all of the information to you to gain control and visibility of purchase orders. It provides your buying professionals insight into exceptions, status, and actions required with drill down capabilities. Having complete visibility of outstanding orders will give you more control and analysis of areas that may cause delays in your business if not received within the requested delivery dates. It can also save time and money by ensuring you don't duplicate orders which are outstanding with suppliers. Managing supplier performance rates against KPIs is also important. This can help determine what suppliers in your supply chain are high risk of under-delivering, which can cause delays to the projects. Managing supplier performance rates against KPIs is important. This can help determine what suppliers in your supply chain are high risk of under-delivering, which can cause delays within your business. We can analyze suppliers by the number of back orders, which directs me to investigate those suppliers against contract terms and to determine whether to utilize them in future negotiations. On top of Oracle purchasing, you can further optimize your operations by utilizing Oracle Self-Service Cloud. It is the most visible tool procurement has to influence employee buying and adherence to policies. It provides an environment that helps employees find what they need from suppliers who are under contract to provide the best terms. Let's see how easy it is to complete a procure to pay of goods and embedded approval, which also ensures compliance and control spending right through to invoice. Here we can see an intuitive e-commerce based requisition procure to pay self-service for employees. We can browse and shop by category, see top areas, and also view our recent requisitions and monitor the approval status. In this case, we're looking to procure a smartboard. Very easily, we can add that smartboard, and we can also see intuitive information surrounding that, including areas such as price breaks, which can enhance and help further optimize savings for an organization. We can determine whether we want to compare that item with other items within the catalogue, or we can simply add it to our cart in this case. Very easily, we can see it in the top right-hand corner that it's been added to our shopping cart, and we can submit that. Here we can see now it's pending approval, and we can drill into that approval layer. So very quickly and intuitive and easily, I've been able to procure the goods that's required. As I drill into that order, I can see that the purchase order has been generated. This is based upon what we know is increasing the efficiency within procure to pay, allowing requisitions to be turned into purchase orders based on approval layers. In this case, for this organization, any orders below 3,000 can be self-approved, increasing the efficiency within your organization. The reasoning behind this is that it is actually attached to an agreement, so we can ensure that employees are buying off the contracted amount with the correct suppliers. We can also keep track of these orders as an employee. We can see when they've been ordered, when they've been shipped, when they've been received, and when they've been invoiced. Again, now we can get up-to-date real-time information as they are approved and a viewpoint of all of my requisitions. Once we have procured the goods, then what we need to do is obviously receipt those goods. Very easily, we can see here a list of all of the items that we procured that need to be receipted. We would simply drill down into the item and we would receive those goods in relation to the purchase order. We can receipt the full amount or partial amounts depending on what has been delivered and submit that. Now that the goods have been fully received, the next step in our process is to invoice that. And the whole procure to pay process is streamlined. Based on receipting those goods, what we have known is self-billing. So based on receiving the goods, an invoice has already been created, streamlining the tasks that accounts payable need to undertake. So within the invoice and accounts payable area, we are able to have an intuitive viewpoint of all invoices. Invoices can either be used by utilizing Oracle invoice scanning, manually added in, or searched and applied against invoices. In this case, we have an intuitive infinite dashboards for accounts payable to monitor and analyze all of the outstanding invoices. Here we can see an info list that's called recent, and within that, we can now view and see the invoice that has been automatically created based on the goods we procured and based upon that we've receipted those goods. Within the invoice, we can see it's automatically been matched to the amount, to the type, and to the item, and including the tax item area based upon payment. Accounts payable can now go through a process of validating these invoices, either if they need to manage holds or submit for approvals, paid in full and posted to the ledger in a very intuitive, streamlined approach, analysing each step on the right-hand side. Hopefully this gives you an overview of the complete procure to pay that Oracle can offer you as a business. Not only can you access and procure goods via your procurement requisition self-service online, you also have the ability to utilize our mobile applications for raising requisitions while you're on the go, available both on Android and iOS devices. So based upon all of the information, you've seen how Oracle can offer modular or integrated procurement solutions, enabling your organization to qualify, source, transact, and rate performance of suppliers. We provided real-time based analytics and dashboards that delivered insight into your business and suppliers, which pinpoint exactly issues that require attention and potential savings, which you've seen throughout this demonstration. Real-time reports are embedded within the solution, giving you access to all of the information required to do your job. Along with out-of-the-box reports, you can easily create your own ad hoc reports guided by an intuitive train stop process. To build a report, it's as simple as a drag and drop of an area you wish to analyze. As you move down the train stop to sort and filter, you can filter and sort the report. For example, I only want to view a particular supplier in this report, or I want to view all suppliers, or maybe just the top 10 suppliers. As you move down the train stop to selected view, it enables you to view the data with tables and graphical representation if required. Report looks like the reports and within Oracle, you can create your own ad hoc reports. You can sort and filter that information, add graphical analysis on it, or embed that into your dashboard. You have multiple options to enable you to have that 360-degree view of your procurement business. Hopefully you have seen today how Oracle can deliver insight and help answer questions that you couldn't maybe not answer before, like which categories of indirect and direct spend have you seen the most variable and unpredicted, and why? And take action.